This video is about how to make an oval hole for birdhouses. The shape and size of the hole keeps out English house sparrows, which then creates a vacancy and nesting site for our native birds, like violet-green swallows, chickadees, and nuthatches. Hand tools required are a 7/8 and 5/8 Forstner wood bit, an electric drill, a file, and sandpaper. Start with a block of hardwood, 3/4 of an inch thick. This stops predator birds from making the hole size larger. If you use softwood, like cedar, house sparrows will make the hole larger and get in. I start by making the center hole first, to position the oval hole where I want it to be. The center hole is the 7/8 bit. Then with the 5/8 bit, drill 2 more holes on either side of the middle hole. The oval holes I make end up to be about 1 3/4 of an inch wide. Here is an example of an oval 2 inches wide. It does not matter how wide it gets. Just do not make the width narrower than 1 1/2 inches. Before you start filing, you could use a black felt marker and darken the inside of the 7/8 hole. This will indicate when to stop filing and sanding, as you do not want to make the 7/8 hole larger. Another way to make this oval is to use a 5/8 spade bit. Drill 2 holes, then measure 7/8. Draw an oval shape and cut inside this line, then file and sand to 7/8. It is much more difficult to have an accurate hole size compared to the Forstner bits, as the center measurement is the most important. To help attract birds to your nest box, you could paint around the outside of the oval. This will help birds find the opening. I also paint the inside of the hole so that I can easily determine if the hole size has been compromised. If you have a box with the wrong hole size, place a block with the oval hole in front of it, over top of the existing hole. Mark out how much material on the sides that has to be removed, so that the background hole is larger than the oval. This is now the best design to have a block on the front, as it stops house sparrows from looking inside the box and intimidating the occupants. If it is possible for you to get tree swallows, then increase the oval to 15/16 in height. Look on the internet to see if you are in the flight path of violet-green swallows, but also remember that all swallows eat mosquitoes, which helps control West Nile and malaria. The only reason this oval hole was developed was to protect the native birds from the introduced aggressive English house sparrows. If there was not a problem with them, then this hole shape and size would not exist.